Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Caps will take over here just shy of the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That one good for 26 yards. Now Murray on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, Murray. This one complete right side. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around. If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again is Murray. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Caps. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Caps will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st down, Murray. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Now give on the ground. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Open man left side. And the Niners are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal? These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Murray on first down. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Down the right sideline. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 65 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. They get the veteran, Teron Armstead. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now, faking the give. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Niners 21, Pats 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Murray now to throw on first down. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will take this one in. 70 yards for the touchdown. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Past midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
There we go, set. Go.
They'll look to throw. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
What? 2, what?
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Second down, Murray. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Hey, Ace! What?
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. Looking underneath for Achane. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
1st and 10. Up the middle they go. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. He's got it! And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Deuce. Hey.
On 1st and 10, Murray sending it deep for Waddle. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A carry here for Wright. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Murray now on second down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Easy, quiver.
Now Murray on third and long. Quick throw here is complete. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play,
in trouble. Down he goes. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Look at the big man go. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. The ball's out. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Omaha. Let's go. Two.
Now a second down throw for Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
I know sauce. Big X open, Big X open. No stop, no stop. Omaha, Omaha, Omaha. Go.
Now it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
Back to the air one more time. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll look to throw again. That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, a run for right. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back on the ground and back to right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good. 4.
In motion, it's Waddle. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Don't worry.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Murray now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
It's a gain of 6. And the 49ers 1st down.
19, Tiger. Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 8. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, San Francisco.
Back to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 55, Cats 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's taken in by Achane.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable at pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second and a yard.
Two.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Murray. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up 3rd.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Bunch.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down and more of the same. Another interception. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a give up the middle. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Cats. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.